In this game, Mint is a healer, and she can help you cure your wounds in battle. So, she can heal you mostly automatically, but you can also disable her spells in the main menu, as well as setting her tactics to, you know, if you don't want her to use some other spells, like some side spells like Hammer, or just something aside from healing, you can do that to your own disclosure. But anyway, hey everybody, this is Double RPG here, and welcome to another episode of Double RPG Let's Play with Tales of Phantasia on the Super Famicom. In today's episode, we are going to get through this sewer dungeon, and then we are going to make our way to a visitor's house, and we will determine our next course of action on where we need to go in order to avenge the people of Totus as well as Mint's mother. But let's get on with the episode that is already in progress. And as you can tell right now, we are in the sewer, and going in the sewer, or any of the dungeons, like I said, they will give us some really good items, kind of like weapons and armor that you can't even find anywhere else. So going into these dungeons is actually pretty darn good. So you want to take advantage of that. You know, finding the little extras that will help you along your journey. Stupid leeches. The higher level the more dangerous the dungeons become, the more prone that your enemies will block your attacks. So that's why you want to make sure you want to grind in every battle. Now these symbols right here, they are save spots, and we can use those spots right there to save our progress. So we just went ahead and did that right now. Now, I just want to let you guys know that I'm not going to be going through every battle in the game, because doing so, it would take quite a while to get through. So I'm just going to go ahead and move through this dungeon as quickly as possible. But every time when I go through something for the first time, you will see what it looks like in all of its fashion. So I'm not going to be, doing skipping or anything the first time around when we visit, towns or dungeons like this. So there's lots that needs to be said. But the battles that I will be covering in the game are going to be the probably the first few random battles to a dungeon, and then within every episode, and then I will show the storied battles, kind of like the storied random battles or the storied boss fights and such. So yeah, that's what I'll be covering. I won't make this tedious. For people. Some people might be complaining about the number of battles being in the game because they don't want to be bored by it. But I'll try to do something to make it up to you guys. And that herb that we got there called the Savory, that will grant us 5 extra tech points. So, or that will add 5 extra tech points to the status that we have. So that's at least a good sign. Because you want to use the herbs like crazy, but I would recommend until you get a certain item that will take them to a whole new level. So, yeah, let's take note of that, and we'll wait for that in a bit. Okay, I went ahead and skipped ahead, and now we're here at the first boss fight in the game, and we have a devil and a couple slugs. And I would recommend taking down the slugs first, and then worry about getting the devil. But sometimes the devil will want in on the action too, so it doesn't really matter. But I can beat this guy at level 7, so you should be able to defeat him without any problem. But sometimes the slug will be a spam bot because of the poison puddles that'll shoot out. And in order to hit the devil when it's up high, you want to make sure you're far away, so that way you can do the jump attack. Because if you just stand there where you're at, you're not going to be able to hit him. But sometimes he'll come down, but and you'll be able to hit him from there as well. So he's knocking Kless unconscious. This guy's got really good defense. But other than that, we finally defeated him. And that gave us 41 experience points. Not that much, but it's not bad. Okay, now we're finally gonna make our way out of the sewer very shortly, but let's get into another random battle really quick. And notice that every time when your HP goes down over half, Mint will heal your HP, so at least that's a good sign. And the reason why I'm attacking like this is because I have a rapier, and this attack that I'm doing is called a thrust attack. And when you do, when you do the attacks the other way around, those are called slashes. So this game determines your strength by, determines Kless's strength by his slashes and thrusts. Uh-oh. There was a slug right there, but that got us poisoned. Yeah, that's not a very good sign. And it sounds like somebody's coming too, so we're gonna have to make haste out of here. And Mint is carrying Kless over her shoulders. It's very funny because I distinctly remembering in the character art that Kless was taller than Mint, but Father, Mother. We're inside this house of a character that looked very familiar in the beginning of the at the beginning of the game. And this guy is who healed us from the poison that that got onto Kless, which is a good sign. His name is Tornix D. Morrison. And if you played the Game Boy Advance game, he's known as Trinix D. Morrison. That's what his name is, you know, in that game when compared to this game. But we'll just call him Tornix for right now, since, you know, this is what the game is going by. And since Kless has been finally healed of the poison, he's going to go outside and get some fresh air. And hopefully we can reunite with somebody that we knew from about couple episodes back at the beginning. And let's see. Oh, I know that arrow from anywhere. Looks like you're up and at him, Kless. Yep, it's Chester. He finally made it out of there in one piece, but he explains that he managed to get out just fine without any problems whatsoever, and that he helped Chester give everybody a burial in Totus. Yep, just like he's saying right now. And Tornix says that he knows Kless's folks as well as Mint's mother, Meryl. And they were the 4 people that attacked the Demon King that appeared at the sarcophagus inside that mausoleum at the beginning. So, yeah, that was pretty cool. Well, I necessarily wouldn't think pretty cool, but I think that's a little bit more clear of where they're at. And Tornix is asking Kless about the pendant that Kless had. But Tornix is gonna be in big worry, because Kless no longer has the pendant, as the man in black armor took it away from us. And Tornix is saying that everything is happening again, and he doesn't believe what is going on. So, well, it's not really our fault to begin with. I mean, it's apparently some guy's fault for stealing it in the first place. Kless wants to avenge his folks, but Tornix is forbidding his participation. And Chester wants to participate, and Mint wants to participate, but Tornix is not allowing it at this point. But he's going to burn Kless by saying if Kless ever bested his father with a blade, but he said no. So Tornix is going to try to follow the man in the black armor to where he is going. So it looks like the 3 kids are going to be here at Tornix's house. But is that going to stop them from wanting to go to where the man in black armor is? No, I don't think so. But Kless is being very quiet about it because he doesn't know where to go next. but Chester suspects that he forgot his promise, and he's going to try to beat some sense out of him. And Mint is urging the two of them not to fight, but things are pretty hectic right now, so I can understand that everybody is kind of on edge, but somebody else is going to come and pay a visit. And what do we know? It's Master Tristan from who met with us in Totus in the first episode. And Tristan is visiting Tornix for tea, and but he notices that he's going to know that Tornix went to fight against the the black armored dude because he does not want history to repeat itself or whatever. But he says that Tornix is a self-important fool, that he does not trust anybody. And we can tell that Mint is red because of Tornix saying that she will be as beautiful as her mother someday. But Kless got his determination back to try and follow the man in the black armor. So, yep, that is going to be our next course of action where we're going to go. And we should be able to go to a cave that's east of Tornix's house. But luckily, as soon as we leave the house... What? Oh, right. The earring that Kless had. He doesn't know where it has gone to. We will know much, much later near the end of the game. And notice that the song Dreams Never Die plays. But there is a vendor that came here to the house, and we can go ahead and we can buy some weapons and some equipment and some items. But we're not going to be able to buy everything because most of them are pretty pricey at this point, so... But we don't need to buy them all right away because there are some inside the cave that we're going to visit. So, we can go ahead and we can get whatever we can right now, so, And, I always put, Kless in priority to have, like, the best equipment because, you know, since you're going to be using him 100% of the time, you want to make sure that he is the one that pretty much is going to, survive throughout the rest of the game, you know, because he is the strong character, and you want the strong character to win. We can get the jet boots right here, and if we equip the jet boots, they will make us run a bit faster. But we don't even need to use those right away, I don't think, because they will, if we go into a dungeon and we have those equipped and we try running, about every 2 or 3 seconds we're always going to enter a battle, so taking it nice and easy, that's how we're going to do it in this game. Okay, here we are inside the cave here. Now if we go up, well, let's take care of these couple of sauerkraut first, and there are a few slimes, the same that we saw inside the dungeon that we were at, or inside the prison, or the sewer, or whatever. And we have Chester fighting alongside us again, so at least that's a good sign that we have 3 people alongside us. Now if we go up here, this enemy is blocking a treasure chest. And we have a skeleton, and the enemy consists of a skeleton and a ghoul. But they're just small fry, and we'll just go ahead and we'll get our experience points, and we'll make it a bit further. Now, opening up the chest, that will give us a mixed gummy, or a mixed gel. It's kind of the same thing as Tales of Symphonia. The mixed gels, they will restore 30% of both your hit points and tech points, so... now, Tristan is going to teach us a skill for Kless that we can learn in the game much later as soon as we learn a couple of techniques. This is also one of the things I wanted to mention. When you learn techniques at 100%, you can get the option of learning, techniques that are, that can be, that consist of 2 techniques together that can be combined into one. So the Scion Kick is something we're going to learn, and we have to have the Scion Bolt and Dual Kick at 100% with the usage, so that way we master those so that we can use that ability. So yeah, that's how the dual technique or the duo techniques work. You know, 2 techniques working together to make one attack or whatever. Yeah, that's how it works. Let's go ahead and finish up these guys, and then I think it will be good enough for us to close out this episode for today. Once again, you gotta look at how pretty the environments look. I mean, for a Super Nintendo game with 48 megs of memory, it's very just awe-inspiring. But you know, when you compare games like Super Mario RPG or Donkey Kong Country Returns, it kind of fails in the graphics. But other than that, it's still fun to play. Anyway, let's go ahead and wrap up things right here. So next time on Double RPG, let's play with Tales of Phantasia on the Super Famicom. We are going to go through this cave or this mausoleum, and we'll see how far along we get through there, but hopefully we will be able to get through all of it. But if you have not done so already, be sure to follow me on Facebook and Twitter with the links in the description, and I'm also a part of Insatiable Gaming, so check out RetroKid91's YouTube page in the description where Insatiable Gaming is. And if you like what you saw, subscribe to my channel and leave comments below and let me know what you think. And I'll see you on the next episode, guys. So, I'll see you then.